Hey guys, welcome to my channel. As a Nigerian, I know how difficult it might be, especially for those who are new to freelancing, to find answers to their questions. It seems you're asking a lot of questions and there's no one to put you through on how to make use of any freelancing platform out there. So I've made this video tailored to answer the frequently asked questions I have seen about Upwork, especially coming from Nigerians. So this video is kind of tailored to the Nigerian audience. But if you're not Nigerian, you could actually watch this video till the end and you'll learn a thing or two from this video. Hi, if you're new on here, my name is Teresa Akwan and I share information on how you can make money online working from home. And if you're interested in such information, do subscribe to my YouTube channel, turn on the notification bell to know when next I drop more videos like this. I'm going to start this video by talking about or showing you how to register, how to create an Upwork account as a Nigerian. Popularly searched, how to create an Upwork account in Nigeria or how to open an Upwork account in Nigeria. So let's get on to the first slide. What to note when opening an Upwork account. So to create an Upwork account, you actually go to upwork.com. This is what the Upwork dashboard looks like at the time of recording this video. So you may be watching this later on and you might not see exactly this, but it's going to follow the same steps I'm going to discuss right now. Now, how should you work? You go ahead and click on the sign up button. Once you've done that, you can choose to create your free account using an existing Google account, or you input your first name, your last name, create a password, choose your country, and you have to choose the option of work as a freelancer unless you want to be a client on the platform. You want to hire, that's when you choose the hire for a project option, but work as a freelancer, and you choose you check the box that has to do with accepting Upwork terms and conditions, and if you also want to receive newsletters from Upwork, you check that box also. Once you've done that, you click on create my account and you move on. So my account has been created successfully and I'll be redirected to my email to proceed and verify that my email is correct. So you also have to do this. So this is my email and I'm going to go ahead to verify the email. And once you've done that, I'm being redirected. Congratulations, my account is verified. As simple as that. I'm speaking to you in this sense. You are going to be redirected to where you could get started working on your profile, creating your Upwork profile. You've signed up, so now you need to create your profile. So you click on get started, answer some quick questions. If you freelance before, nope, it's new to me. I have tried, but I still need tips. Yes, I've freelanced for years. Whatever your case is here, you choose the one suitable to you. It's going to help Upwork know what to show you, know the process for you to follow through. So what's your biggest goal? To earn my main income, to make side hustle. Now, this is the important part. How would you like to work? It's important for you to choose all three options. The first option, I would like to find opportunities myself. That means you'd like to go on the find work tab and search for jobs and apply to these jobs. I'd like to package up my work for clients to buy. That means you'd like to make use of the Upwork project tab and set up your services and someone will come over and order your projects without having to discuss with you. I would like Upwork to act as a recruiter. In this option, Upwork is going to suggest your service to clients. Upwork is going to show you jobs that are suitable for you and tell you that, hey, you are suitable for this job, you can apply to this job. So that's the part about working as a recruiter. So choose all three. I always advise you choose all three. This is the main purpose of making this part of the video. So you click on going forward and you are going to be asked to talk more about yourself. You can import from LinkedIn, or you could upload your resume, or you can fill out it manually. I advise you fill out manually. You need to fill this out manually so that you be able to write and take SEO into account, because SEO also plays a good role on Upwork. So fill out manually. Now you're going to be asked to add the title to tell the world what you do. This title, if you're a website developer, you have website developer, a full stack developer, you have full stack. If you're a content writer, you write content writer. If you are a musician, you write musician. So it all depends on what you do. That's what you add as your title. So this title, you can always edit it. It's the title you're going to see on your profile overview. You can always edit it. So for now, you could just type anything in there. So I'm just going to type in. Community manager, and I'm going to click on next to move over to the next thing. You'll be asked to add your work experience. So click on add experience and add your work. So this is what my work experience is going to look like. And to add your education, you can add your education. I'm going to add my education, and you could add yours if you want. Most clients will not even really want to know if you are educated for the skills they want to offer you for. They just need to see past work and what you've done, your portfolio. So you can choose that option, or you can add your education over here. Now, after this, you'll be asked to choose your language and proficiency. If you are fluent, if you are conversational, if you are basic, if you are native or bilingual, I always advise you go for the one that's suitable for you. Do not claim that you're a native or bilingual when you're not. Do not claim that you are fluent when you're not. So you choose your proficiency and you start choosing your skills. Upwork has skills. These skills is what is going to show you the jobs to apply for. So if you're a content writer and you want to write for weddings, you want to write for digital marketing, the skills you add over here is what is going to show you the jobs you can apply to. The same thing applies to a web developer, a community manager, a digital marketer, a social media marketer, whatever it is that you are. The skills you add over here is what is going to show you the jobs you are going to apply to. So I have made a video on this and how you can find jobs that are suitable for your skills. So I'm going to also include a link in the description where you can find these jobs, or I'm going to add the link up here at the top right corner, the notification. You can click on it and watch that video and get back here to watch this other video if you want. So I'm going to move on to write a great bio about yourself, to tell the world about yourself, your services. So this is going to be your profile overview. You're going to explain your service, sell yourself to the client. I made a video on these. I have articles on these. I'm going to include all these links in the description where you could go learn how to write this bio. Samples you could use, Upwork overview samples you could use for this bio. So it's very important that your bio is SEO optimized. I have so many videos on these, very extensive and long videos. You have to watch these videos if you want to understand how to do this. I don't want to make this video lengthy, so I'm just going to skip this option and include a link in the description to an article where you could read about writing an Upwork overview and samples you could use and edit for your Upwork overview. Now you have to select a category and a subcategory so that Upwork can fine-tune the jobs they show to you and where your projects should be. And then you're going to choose your hourly rate. This is how the hourly rate works. The hourly rate is how much you want to be paid per hour. Hourly rate depends on the skill you're offering. You cannot be a newbie and you will charging very outrageous prices and compare yourself with an expert. So your hourly rate could be $10, $15 per hour. So starting out, and as you're going on, you increase your rates, and that's how it works. Starting with a high rate without having past experience. There are a lot of people that have past experience, 15 years experience, 20 years experience. If they come on Upwork, it's quite normal for them to want to start with a high rate, what they are being paid out there. So they could do that. But if you're a newbie to freelancing, you've not worked before with anyone, you don't have years of experience doing this, it's advised you start with a rate that is going to attract clients to you. And once you've built your client base, you can now go ahead to increase your price. Do not just start now to just increase your price, or not just start now to increase your price all the way without having clients, without having anyone that wants your service. So your hourly rate, Upwork is going to take 20% when you begin the contract, and once you've earned over $500, Upwork will now start taking 10% from you whenever you work with our clients. And you choose your country, you upload your photo, your street address, and that will be it. I'm going to include links to videos, links to articles you can read about setting up your Upwork account and the rest. So guys, that's it for this section. We're going to move over to the next thing you need to do after your account has been created, how you can actually start earning on Upwork. Now, once you've created an account on Upwork, once you've signed up, once you follow the steps in the other part of this video, the next thing you need to do is to create an excellent profile. An excellent profile, a 100% complete profile. It's important. You have to go to upwork.com. The thing about Upwork is that it's actually a professional platform, an international platform. So whatever it is you see other foreigners doing, you need to do. There is no exception to any country over there on the platform. Because I'm making this video tailored to Nigerians does not mean the special way Nigerians do things over there. You need to follow the rules and regulations. I am a big sticker for following the rules and regulations, and you need to do that also if you're watching this video. You need to follow the rules and regulations so that you could last longer on the platform. So once you've done this, you need to ensure that your profile is 100% complete. How do you get your profile to 100% complete? I'm going to click on my name over here and go to my profile. On getting to my profile, notice that I have 100% job success rate and I'm a top rated Upwork talent. I'm a top rated Upwork talent. And what had made my account 100% complete is I have an SEO title, an SEO optimized title. Remember when I said you can always change that title later on? This is it. Another thing you should note is that on Upwork, you can have 3 specialized profile: your all work profile, your main profile, the one that you created when you were starting the account, and 2 more profiles that you could work, or you could add 2 different skills. Now, this is kind of deviating from what this particular section is all about, but I just want to discuss it. When you're creating these, do not put different skills. You're a content writer and one is saying you are a social media manager, another one is saying you are a web developer and you're a content writer. Do not do that. If you want to do something like this, you need to put skills that are related to each other. Now, for the writing niche, you can be a content writer, you can be a copywriter, you can be a resume writer. So you're offering 3 different services under writing, and you're going to use your profile. So your profile is a writing profile. Now let's use the web developers. You are a web developer, so you can have a profile as a front-end developer. You can have a profile as a back-end developer. You can also have a profile that is niche down to maybe Laravel or JavaScript or Ruby Rails or any of those different stacks that you can just have one profile for that, but your profile just says you are a programmer. The profile can say you are a digital marketer, and under this digital marketing, you can be offering social media management, you can be running Facebook ads, and then you can also be offering virtual assistant services. So that's digital marketing. So do not offer services that are far from each other. Do not offer a service that you're a content writer and on your other specialized profile you are a web developer, and on your other specialized profile you're a digital marketer. It just makes you look very unserious on Upwork or any other freelance platform per se. So you need to stick to a niche stick to a skill, stick to an industry. If you're a writing industry, you stick to that. You offer different services under the writing industry. So that's the best way to have a personalized platform. So now I've explained that you have three personalized platforms. Where can you find this? You can find this in your profile settings, personalized platforms. Then you get to create the titles for these platforms, and you get to add more text and overviews for each of them. So that's it. Now let's go back to what we were talking about, how to have a 100% profile. So to have a 100% profile, you need to write your overview, your title. You need to go ahead and include your portfolio. These portfolios are very important. I did a video on this. I'm going to include links to how you can create your Upwork portfolio to make it stand out, so that clients do not really need to come ask you for links to external portfolios. They could just come to your portfolio, see what you're all about. If they like your work, they'll hire your service. Then we have skills and expertise over here. You choose your industry, you choose your written language, you choose other skills, and you go ahead to set up your project catalog. You go ahead to ask for testimonials from past clients, and you have certifications. You can add them manually or you can import them from Credly. You can add your employment history, you can add other experiences. Once you fill out all these sections on Upwork, you're going to have 100% complete profile. If you have a missing section that can make your profile 100% complete, Upwork is going to go ahead to prompt you to do so. So that is also part of it. Now let's go back and see what next we want to talk about here. How to approve an Upwork account in Nigeria. Now, this question I see online, how to approve Upwork account in Nigeria. Before, on Upwork, approval used to be a bit difficult. I think it was in 2021, beginning of 2021, where a lot of people could sign up on Upwork without going through the verification phase. I joined Upwork in 2018. And I tried 2018, 2019, Upwork did not approve my account or verify my account. Actually approve. Upwork will send you an email saying you'll be approved to sell your service on a profile. They used to do this before, they no longer do it. Now you could just create an account on Upwork as I'm speaking to you right now and start offering your service without going through the strenuous part of vetting and the rest. Before now, Upwork doesn't just allow anyone on their platforms. There are just certain things they were looking out for. So now, if you are new to the platform, you've never been on the platform, you are not going to go through this whole approval stuff. But if you are an old person that has an old account, as far back as 2020 down, I'm not really certain, but there are a lot of videos on how to approve an Upwork account. There is one I made use of. It's in a different language. I'll try as much as possible to link to that guy's video in my description. You could just follow through what he's saying and get your account approved. Once I follow through, I got my account approved. But right now, if you are new to the platform, you've never offered the service on the platform, there is no need for an approval. You will just get and start offering your service on Upwork right away. Now, let's head on to the next slide and see what we have to talk about. Now, let's talk about how to get a verified Upwork account in Nigeria. A verified Upwork account is an Upwork account that has this blue mark. It shows that you are verified. That this freelancer's identity has been verified through a government ID check and a visual verification. You will see their verified name if you enter into a contract together. So that's what Upwork verification is all about. How does this happen? Once you sign up on Upwork, you may not get the prompt to be verified. A lot of people get verified early, most do not. Most people, they will have to get jobs, like 1 or 2 jobs. Most people will have up to 3 or 4 jobs. Most people do not even have a job. They get asked to verify. So Upwork could be the one to prompt you when you should verify. You can actually see this verified option in your profile settings. When you go to profile settings, this green tab over here, you could go there and then you see option to verify your account. But if Upwork has not actually activated this feature for you, you cannot verify even when you see this in your profile setting. So you have to wait till when Upwork asks you to verify your account. And when they do, they'll require government ID from you. You can make use of your voter's card, your national ID card, your international passport. I'm not too certain of the name slip, but what I used when I verified mine was national ID card. My national ID card was active at that point. So you could use voter's card, driver's license also works. And that's just it. Just make use of a government issued ID card. I'm not too certain of a name slip. I didn't make use of a name slip. If you made use of a name slip and you're watching this video, please let us know in the comment section so that other Nigerians like you can actually make use of a name slip if you worked for them, or any other verification means of verification you made use of. You could let us know in the comment section. So now, why should you have a verified account? It makes clients see you as a genuine person. Even there's a video I did on how not to waste your Upwork Connect. I'm also going to include the link in the description, or you can just see it here at the top right corner. How not to waste your Upwork Connect. I told you to search for clients that have verified payments. So if you are going to be looking for clients that have verified payments to work with them, clients will also want to look for talents that have verified profiles. So it's important for you to have your profile verified. Now, once you've created your account, you set up your profile and you're waiting for the verification or you verify, the next thing you should do is take the Upwork readiness test. Why do you need the Upwork readiness test? You need an extra badge. There's a badge called the Rising Talent badge. This badge is given to you when you followed some certain things, like like if you pass the Upwork readiness test, if you complete your project on time as promised, if you maintain and keep your availability status up to date, if you regularly submit proposals to projects that match your skill set, if you adhere to the Upwork terms or service, you will get a Rising Talent badge. While you are doing all of this, Upwork will send you a message to verify your account. You have to just keep using the platform while you wait for this verification prompt. I told you that it's Upwork that is going to prompt you to verify. There are specific questions they are going to ask you to answer when you're taking the Upwork readiness test. And most of these questions, if you've not used Upwork for a long time, if you've not read through the Upwork terms of service, if you've not studied the materials that Upwork gave on their academy, you may not be able to answer these questions. So I did an article on Upwork readiness test answers to these questions. These particular questions have not been changed for a while, so I did mine and I answered the questions and I wrote the answers to those questions in an article. And I'm going to include the link to this article in the description. You can just go ahead to read this article. I don't know if I could include it as a link in the top right corner, but if I can, you will see a link pop up right now. If I cannot, you have to check the description for a link to this article. So now, what are we going to do next? Let's see. How to make money from Upwork in Nigeria. Well, this also applies to every other country. Now, this is what I always advise. When it comes to Upwork, research across all platforms. Go on Upwork forums, go on Facebook, go on YouTube, whatever it is you are watching, whatever it is you are reading. For other countries, it works on Upwork because it's an international platform. So it's not just for Nigerians, and there are no tips and tricks on how to make it on Upwork. It requires hard work, really hard work, consistency. You need to be showing up every day. You need to grow. You need to learn negotiation skills. You need to learn how to communicate with the client. It's not the one that will send you a message and you come 2 days later to reply. As they're sending you the message, you need to reply immediately. They are moving on to work with other talents. There's so many special and unique talents in Upwork. So no one's going to wait for you to make up your mind whether you want to work with this client or not. So how to make money on Upwork in Nigeria is way beyond what I have listed over here. Create a great profile. I've talked about that, and I'm including a link to videos you could watch to help in order not to make this video lengthy. Start bidding for jobs. Once you've created your profile, you've made your profile 100% complete. You've worked on your overview. You've worked on your proposals. You worked on your overview. You worked on your portfolio. You've included relevant samples. You've ended your profile overview with a great call to action. You've included the skills you offer, samples to past work from clients. Everything I mentioned in the articles, I have included their links in the description. Everything I mentioned, if you've done all of that, then you can now start bidding for jobs. Include the relevant skills in the video that I talked about, how you can find relevant jobs for your skills. So once you include those skills, you will start finding jobs that are suitable for your skills and start bidding for those jobs. When you bid for those jobs, you don't just stop there in bidding for the jobs. Now, Upwork is gradually going to the gig economy. The gig economy in the sense of Fiverr kind of gig, but not in the $5 kind of Fiverr way. Now you can create gigs on Upwork, but on Upwork they're called projects. I did a video on that also. I'm going to include the link to that video in the description. So now create several project catalogs. Create as much as you want. Upwork allows you to create up to 20. Create several project catalogs. Make use of SEO strategies. Search for keywords that clients may use. Make use of these and add. I'm just going to do a video on SEO generally when it comes to on Upwork, how to find these keywords that people are searching for. You're going to make use of this. Create your project catalogs, upload portfolio links. Once you upload this portfolio, include images, because once someone searches for you using the Upwork search tab and your account shows up and your profile shows up, images will also show up, and your image can attract. Images are important. They attract. They make someone be like, oh, let me see what this person offers. Oh, I like this person's image. Let me see what's behind the image. So upload portfolio images. Even though you are not a graphic designer, you're a content writer, you can upload an image that has content writing. Let me show you an example over here. See, fitness coaching. This is a sales copy I wrote for someone, but it has the cover letter. This is an email copy samples and it has the cover letter. I have a lot of them like that. So once you have created portfolios, images, you need to learn how to write customized proposals. The thing about proposals is that there is no one correct way to do it. The fact that someone is using this proposal template and shares it around, and that person is using it, once something gets oversaturated, once everyone is using the same thing, it does not work any longer. Once everyone is like, hello there, hello John, hello John, hello John, hello John, John himself is going to get tired of being called his name. So the thing about proposal for me has to do with you testing out a lot of things. So you are out there watching videos, reading articles. I did a video about portfolio. I really do not know how to teach that particular topic. If I could, I would really have loved to do a video on it to help a lot of people. So when it comes to portfolio, you need to learn copywriting. It's very important. I am a copywriter and a content writer. So I make use of copywriting to write my proposals. I think it worked for me. I don't bid often, though I advise you if you're looking for a job, you should bid often, 2 to 3 lists in a day if you're looking for jobs in Upwork. Why I say I don't bid often is because Upwork usually invites me to bid for jobs, and probably most of the time those jobs are the kind of jobs that matches my skill set and clients I would like to work with. So I don't really bid a lot for jobs. But whenever I bid for jobs, I always, if I bid for 4 jobs out of 4, I always get interviewed for at least 2. Let's just say it's a 50-50 chance for me. I always get interviewed for at least 2. So I know that the way I write my proposal works. Even though I do not land the job most times, the way I write my proposal works. And that's because I test a lot of things. I go on YouTube, I watch other freelancers that are talking about Upwork profile proposals. I work on these proposals. I have a document with a lot of templates I have tested. If a template doesn't work, I keep it aside. So you need to test a lot of things. You watch this video today, you test it, it doesn't work, you keep it aside. And in all, when it comes to proposal, learn copywriting. You must not learn copywriting in full, but learn how to sell your service in one sentence. Your first sentence is very important, and your structure is important. A brief introduction, the next thing you're talking about should be how you intend to solve their issue, and the next thing you should be showing them are previous jobs you have done, and then you can end it with talking about how you are going to offer your service, that you are dependable, you are looking for a long-term relationship, you are open to communicating the revisions you are going to offer them, then you end it with a call to action. That's just it for me. That's how I set my proposal. I start with a very catchy introduction, talking about their problem and how it's been there for a long and how they need a solution so fast so that the problem does not escalate, for instance. And then I get to talk about how I intend to help them solve this issue in my next line. Then I follow it up with a bullet point of what I'm offering them. Then I add links to external portfolios that do not have contact details, because having an external portfolio that has contact details or a way of messaging is not part of Upwork terms of service. They are against that. Then once I'm done with that, I follow it up with writing how I am dependable for a long-term relationship, the revisions I'm going to offer them, and then I'm going to end it with a call to action, always ending it with a call to action. So that's it for proposal writing. I have an article on 7 tips. I'm going to share that article. And best of all, you need to adhere to Upwork terms of service. Everything I've mentioned there, I've spoken about them, I've done a lot of videos on Upwork. I'm just going to leave those videos in the description. All the videos, all the articles are written on Upwork. You're just going to see them at the intro of my description. You can go ahead to watch that. Trying as much as possible not to make this too lengthy. I just wanted to put all the videos together in one long video and let you know that this is what you should watch and this is what you should do. So once you've done this, let's talk about when does Upwork pay in Nigeria. Very, very important. I will start with the question, when does Upwork pay in Nigeria? There is no set day for payment to Nigeria. You can withdraw your money anytime and on specific dates set by you. There are options for that. There are options for that. You can set time to get paid weekly. You can set your time to get paid every Wednesday or at the end of a month. You can get paid immediately. Let me see if I have any money to show you how you can get paid on Upwork. So I'm going to go to my Upwork profile, and then I'm going to go to my profile settings. When you go to your Upwork settings, you'll be asked to enter your password to verify your profile. Once you've done that, the whole thing is going to load. So the whole thing is going to load, and then I'm going to choose get paid over here. And once you click on get paid, so now you can choose to get paid immediately. This is what I was talking about. Getting your money on Upwork in Nigeria does not have any particular day or when you get paid. You can choose to get paid immediately. If I click on this, get paid immediately, I get paid immediately. How do I get paid? Where does the money go to? The money goes to my Payoneer account. I had done a video on how to create a Payoneer account. I'm going to include the link to that video. And you go ahead to create a Payoneer account. When you create a Payoneer account receives your money, And after you receive your money on the Pioneer account, you have a lot of options in exchanging your money to Naira. I'm going to talk about that in another video, so let me not make this video longer. This is how you get paid. Click here, get paid. It goes to your Pioneer account. How do you add your Pioneer account here? There is a place down here called payment methods. You can add your Pioneer payment method. You can add your Naira bank account over here to receive payment. And there was a time a platform I talked about called Grey.co used to accept money from Upwork using wire transfer, but that's not the case. Since they changed their USD option, that option is no longer important. So right now Pioneer is like the best method to get your money from Upwork. So once you get your money through Pioneer, I'm going to do a video on this. You watch that video on how to withdraw from here to Pioneer, or sorry, how to exchange your money from Pioneer to Naira. So you just click on get paid over here. Your money will get to Pioneer almost instantly. 30 minutes tops, especially during working hours. If it is not working hours, you will not get your money immediately. Once you've done that, you can also schedule when to receive your payments. If you don't want to always come here and click on it, you want to be paid weekly, you want to be paid monthly, you can edit your schedule. Okay, my last payment was this. Okay, you can edit your schedule to be paid weekly every Wednesday or twice per month, monthly last Wednesday of each month, quarterly every 3 months you get paid. This is the withdrawal fee, $2 per payment for every withdrawal you make. You choose your payment method, this or your Naira. Always choose this so that you can exchange at black market rates. If you choose this, your money is going to exchange at the CBN rate, and that's $400 and something. Then you can choose when you want to receive this money. So if my money is up to $1,000 or more, I want to be paid every weekly. If your money is up to $1,000 more, I want to pay every last month. Right now, the money over there is not even up to $1,000, so I cannot receive this money on Wednesday. What is going to happen is the money is going to stay. When it reaches $1,000 or more, immediately the whole thing triggers and I get paid. But if I need this money immediately, I just come over and click on the get paid now and I receive my money. You can reserve an amount if you want them to be at least $15 in your account, so that you don't withdraw everything. You can choose that and you save your changes. So you can schedule your payment, or you can get paid immediately. Once you click on this button, your money will be withdrawn and you get paid everything over here. So your last payment, you will always see your last payment over here. That is it when it comes to withdrawing from Upwork to your Pioneer account. So there's something I missed when it comes to Upwork and Pioneer. Ensure that whatever it is you are linking to your Upwork has your name and your details. Once you start linking someone else's details, your name is Teresa and you're linking the details that has to do with John or it has to do with Mary, Upwork is going to flag your account. Upwork will want to verify that everything you're using on the platform is yours. If you want to buy connects on Upwork, you need to ensure that the card you're using has your name. If you want to withdraw money to your Pioneer account, you need to ensure that whatever it is you're doing has your name. So your Pioneer account name has to match with your account. If it doesn't match, if you did a change of name, you will have to reach out to the Pioneer customer service. So ensure that whatever it is you are doing has your name and your details. So guys, if you have a question about this, let me know in the comment section. I have articles on Upwork that will help you. I have other videos on Upwork that will help you. I'm going to include all of this in the description below. Go out there and succeed and make everyone proud. Thank you guys for staying to the end of this video. See you in another video. Do not forget to like this video, comment on this video, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you found this helpful. and I will do more videos like this. If you need me to do any particular video about anything, just send me a shout out on Instagram and I will work towards creating that video. Thanks guys, and see you in another video.